You have already got more videos from this channel to acquire the knowledge about the total grammatical items of English language. But at this moment, actually, I shall not discuss about the total grammatical items or any items of grammar of English language. At this moment, I am going to discuss some important sentences that will be needed to your day-to-day life conversation basically. Okay, so my viewers and learners are requested to listen to my talking carefully. Okay, so in the classes I have already discussed how to make the sentences correctly by applying tense, modal, imperative. Basically, you know that most of the sentences are made by using tense, nearly 60%, 20% from modal sentence and 20% from imperative sentences. If you have the clear concept about these facts, so you are able to speak English fluently, standing on the stage and before other people. No problem will be. So you must be careful at the time of learning tense, 12 form of tense, 24, 48, 96, and imperative 3 types formations, and modal sentences 30 or 32, can, could have, may, might have, must have, should have, ought to have. Okay, am is to, was to, have us to, had to, need have, dared have. Okay, so serially you have to understand, you have to learn carefully each and everything. Those will be needed to make the sentences. So actually, when you are going to speak English before your friends or close any classmates or other people, so sometimes you express your fear. Sir, actually at this moment I have no ability to express, I have no ability to speak English, actually I have no idea how to speak English fluently. So one talk I am applying for the students, that when you are going to speak English, first time you have to memorize some sentences. Those will help you to expand sentences and make more sentences to make your language attractive and impressive. Okay, so at this moment I am going to discuss about some important sentences, so carefully listen to me. I am going to somewhere. How are you? I'm fine. Where are you coming from? Nice to meet you. I shall meet you. You are my best friend. How can I help you? What can I do for you? Okay, I have already told you to handle the problem. Okay, don't weaken your mind. Continue your work. Success will come to your life. Okay, if you try, everything is possible. If you want to be a fluent speaker, you have to be more laborious. Okay, and try to be a man of good personality, try to be a man of famous personality, try to be a man of kind-hearted, try to be a man of soft-hearted, try to be a man of sweet language, try to be a man of good attitude, be logical minded, be scientific minded. Okay, and you know that a lot of problems are seen all over the world. How to solve these problems? You have to think deeply. And again, I tell my students that when you are going to do any work, your brilliance should be applied. Actually, do something brilliantly, think deeply, do something brilliantly. In English language, one proverb I follow: early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. For the students, community, and learners, actually, this sentence is the most important one to our day-to-day life. Actually, at the time of reading, you should not think about any other thing. Actually, at the time of reading, just you have to put your thought in your reading. At the time of working, just you have to put your thought in working. At the time of teaching, you have to put your thought in teaching. Actually, at the time of working, your mind should be fixed. Your mind should be out of tensions. Your mind should be out of despair. Your mind should be out of worldly problem, because you are man. Okay? Despair, disappointment, sorrow, regret, grief, these are the elements of the world. You have to be careful, and you have to be thoughtful, and above all, you have to bear these elements eagerly, softly, because millions and millions of people live in this world. Financial situations is not same to the people. Some people have much more money. Some people have less money. Some people have no money. Okay. So, but our respect, our dignity, our affections, our love, our thought, our thinking, okay, are not like this. If you think deeply about anything, so success, victory, I sure will come to your life. For getting anything, or for getting any posting or any work, you must be more laborious, and for completing your goal, for fulfilling your goal, you must be more talented, more brilliant, and laborious. And above all, your mind should be out of dirty thinking, out of bad thinking, because each and everybody has same similarity to this world, because the Almighty Creator has created us to make us similar, to make us equal. On the look of the merciful Creator, there is no difference, because we are the human beings, and we are the best creations of the Almighty Creator. So, educations should be received, but it should not make educations like business. Because if you think educations like business, some people from downtrodden family cannot achieve knowledge from you. Because if you be angry, person, or if you be jealous person, and if you be if you think that I have much more money, so this is fully wrong idea, and very this is very actually unimportant idea, because we know that there is no guarantee of life. If we die, nothing will be with us, and nothing will be handed over to us. Just we have to be out of the world. Okay, so as we are the best creations of all of the Almighty Creator, so we should love the children, we should respect the elders, because if you do not love the children, youngers, so how will you get respect from others? Okay, so actually the famous personality have told us that if you do something for your country or the world or your country will remember you. The people of the world or your country will remember you. Okay, so my main topic is in this class I am discussing some sentences to capture, to make your English language more standard. At the time of listening my talking, the sentences must be followed and must be received, and to your day-to-day life you should use these sentences. Okay, so much more sentences actually used in the field of education, in the field of social life, in the field of any purpose. Okay, so I also discuss some important sentences, so be careful. I can challenge you. I have made my life expanded. Don't be limited minded. Okay, let's finish my talking. Let's continue your work. Come here. You are requested to talk with me. I have already told you not to do this work. You should read this book, because you will get more knowledge from this. Okay, and I am able to speak English, you are able to speak English, I dare go to college, I dare go to university. Okay, I should obey my parents, you should obey your teachers, you should love your country. I am very proud to be Indian. We are very proud to be Indians. Okay, I want to do something for the poor people. I love my country very much, and positively I think something good for my country's people. Again and again I have shared my thought with my students that what's the goal of you, sir?